Good morning, guys. Happy hump day. It's Wednesday, August 9th, 2017. This is the Daily Mix TV's morning edition. So the Mouse House has been busy, man. Walt Disney Company once again shaking up both Wall Street and the media sectors, saying it's going to stop selling movies to Netflix in 2019. They also announced that they're going to begin offering both ESPN sports programming and family films direct to consumer via 2 new streaming services they'll be launching. So investors really didn't have to look too far to find out why Disney suddenly chose to do this. The company reported a rare drop in both revenue and profit, citing falling ad sales at ESPN, as well as a decline in their film unit. Now, the Disney streaming service will be the only place where U.S. viewers can watch new live-action and animated movies from both Disney and Pixar. So that includes titles like Toy Story 4, the Frozen sequel, certainly the new Lion King live-action movie. Now, it's also going to feature content from Disney Channel, Disney Junior, and Disney XD. Now, the move shows just how seriously streaming services like Netflix are impacting conventional pay TV, and what studios and content owners are willing to do to combat it. But this does bring about some interesting questions we just don't quite have the answers to yet. So as an example, we know the new Disney service is focused on animated and live-action films from their Disney and Pixar units, but Netflix has heavily invested in Marvel sets of franchises like Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Punisher, certainly the new Defenders that's coming out later this year. So given that Disney owns Marvel, the question ultimately becomes, will Disney pull its most profitable franchises from Netflix as well? Or are they just going to focus on family films for now? On the other side, the ESPN branded sports service is going to offer roughly 10,000 events a year. So that includes live programming with regional, national, and international games. Now, this comes on the heels of a really bad year for the once go-to sports station, which has experienced massive subscriber drop-off, falling in ad revenue, and high-profile talent departures. Now, these announcements dragged down both Netflix and Disney stocks in after-hours trading to the tune of 5% and 4% respectively. We'll keep an eye on this one for you guys, but I have a feeling Netflix is not going to take this lying down. Now, every week, my wife Kylie and I order groceries from Fresh Direct online, which is then delivered to our door the next day in a 2-hour window that we nominate. So I've been using Fresh Direct since the week they launched back in 2002, and typically we'll order the usual staples, as well as vegetables and some other ingredients to make our dogs' food. Now, once in a while for a last-minute item or something we run out of, we'll run to the grocery store or a C-store. Now, on occasion, when we're upstate or in a rural market, we'll hit a big grocery store or a wholesaler for bulk items to freeze and store. But according to a recent Gallup survey, we are the minority, though that could change very soon. According to the survey, only 9% of U.S. adults shop for groceries online once a month, with only 4% doing it every week. Now, on the other side of the equation, 83% of Americans still shop in a grocery store once a week. I bring this up because there's been a lot of development in the grocery business over the last several months, most notably Amazon's acquisition of Whole Foods. Now, we all know Bezos and company is going to use the Whole Foods acquisition as a launch pad to grow Amazon Fresh and penetrate the domestic grocery market with new delivery services via e-commerce and so on. Now, we've spoken about this ad nauseum, but it does highlight that there's some serious opportunity for growth here for a lot of companies, especially in the small and medium-sized sectors. So you see, this is the same type of situation that department stores found themselves in some years ago, and most of them failed to act and are now suffering the consequences for it. So let me give you an example. Regional grocers and mom-and-pop style stores could easily begin delivering nationally if they partner up with a logistics company or local delivery services. Now, many won't, because it means they're going to have to invest some serious capital to build it, launch it, test it, and then roll it out nationally. But something tells me that companies like wholesale-style e-commerce platform Boxed, who does deliver some groceries, will be expanding this segment of their business which would spell certain doom for the local grocer. Now, only time will tell, but it is an interesting time in the grocery segment, to say the least. We'll report back after we see some more results, certainly what's going to happen in the third and fourth quarter of the year. My name is Sean Patrick Hillman. I'm the CEO of Hill Story Marketing. I'm also the editor-in-chief of the Daily Mix TV. We'd love to hear from you. Please email us at thedailymixtv@gmail.com. Have a great rest of your hump day morning, guys. We'll catch you this afternoon.